Well, hello guys, and welcome to Minecraft. Not the Minecraft you know, of course, but a modded version. Well, that's about it. It's just a modded version. But the extra thing is that I'm in the city, right here, right? I didn't build it, but I'm going to rebuild it. But no, what I'm really doing is actually refurbishing everything here, like adding modded chairs to places, chucking in ATMs like where it's needed, fuel stations. Obviously over here we have a bike, so vehicles, everything like that. I'm just changing things already. I already got started. I was recording an episode, but as I was going through it, I was changing stuff around like this. Oh, it's not there anymore. The mini map, like I actually added that mid-episode. I had shaders on at the start. My computer can't really run shaders and record and play them as well at the same time. It gets a bit stuttery, like really fast. Um, but I got to explain a couple of things, like because this is a world made with World Edit, actually, by Fred McWaff. I got to mention him, Fred McWaff, great dude. He's been working on this for 10 years. But yeah, because it's made in I've totally forgot the word, but I got there. World Edit. I accidentally combined the two. Anyway, because it was made in World Edit, uh, a lot of the stuff that is in mods, like the ore generation, is not there. So to combat that, there's this teleport pad which teleports me to a mining dimension. And what I can do there is obviously mine stuff. It's actually quite useful for farming as well. Makes things nice and compact, really, so I don't need to actually occupy a big warehouse and thematically chuck in like machines of production. I can just put this down anywhere that I want and just use that dimension as my production dimension or my factory dimension. Um, it's quite easy, quite convenient. The other thing that we're missing, actually, is the end portal. So, like, I just did a bit of testing at first. Um, through a Eye of Ender, it did not even appear because there's no end portals, no fortifications of or anything like that. So, where is it? It's somewhere around here. Oh, I've already lost it. Or, yep, there's pads there. Those are spare because I just found a little bit of an exploit with them. Anyway, I might. There we are. End portal frames. I gave myself 12 end portal frames so I can go to the end when I'm ready. Um, all right. So a quick overview of what I've actually already done. All right. So quick overview is that basically spawn is about here. That's a train station. So what I did is I was looking for a place to set up base. I found this place. I set up there because that's a center of city planning right there. I thought it was thematically, perfect. It's really far away from anything that I actually want to work on. So I've moved here. I really wanted to find some books, so that's a library right there. I've already marked it down. This is where I live, and just around the corner, so commercial lot for lease. So I guess I'm leasing it. But oh, hello. No, what else I've done is next one over, commercial lot for lease again. I've just set up these two millstones. I don't know what they're actually called. I think they're millstones. So that's really helping in reducing stuff. And also this nether portal here, like that's literally all you would have got in the first episode is all of that. And I was kind of not talking for a lot of it because this was supposed to be kind of background stuff um, that I was doing. Now, because I got the camera set up, because that's basically what made me change this to episode 1, is this camera right here where you're seeing me. Oh, of course, this is the mining dimension. We got an emerald muncher here, so just to get any seeds that I need. I got my oak of the different kinds, my birch, and my spruce. This is actually the first one that's grown, so hopefully I get more than one sapling, and minimum of one sapling from this tree. Alright, that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is basically kind of it so far. It's really bare bones, it's a basic. I don't know why I looked way far to the left or right here. My fingers were way too close to that. I need like a better camera further away on its own stand. Uh, yeah, it's bare bones, but it's a start. One thing that I can actually do, so this is a dynamic trees sort of tree. What you can do is just grab a regular sapling, chuck it in a bucket of dirt, which you obviously get by combining a bucket and dirt. Yeah, combine that with a sapling, it becomes a dynamic tree sapling. So I'm going to be doing that for most trees, replacing most trees in the overworld with dynamic trees. Just they look better, you know. I'm kind of making. I don't want to say more realistic. I I don't know what I would call it. Like more gamified GTA clone. Um, it's just a fun project for me, and I just want to show more people like what's going on here. Um, Actually, I'll just leave this half done here. Chuck some things down. This is stuff that I've farmed. I actually got kelp from a wandering trader. So that's the only reason I've got kelp is because of a wandering trader. There's no other way for me to get it. This guy doesn't have it. There's none in the overworld because it was made in 1.12. This is 1.16.5. Um, the world is still being actually worked on. It's just in 1.12, being made in 1.12 for compatibility reasons, so that it doesn't have to be backport if you're playing in 1.12 because it started in 1.12. Alright, I've reloaded and I'm running back down the street because it just reset me back to my home. Anyway, alright, yeah, so, okay. This is actually the spawn of the world if you download it, which you totally should. And in it is the actual, like, credits and socials and... Alright, just quickly. Just gonna switch it to peaceful for this. Right, so this is your information port. I'll just stop here for a second. Let you read whatever you need. You can pause it, of course, but I may have given you enough time. But you know what? I'll just give you the highlights here. So it's Fred. This is Fred McWoff. If you just look him up on YouTube, he's Frederico1. If you look him up on like just Google, it'll be IG Fred McWoff probably. This came out like almost 2 weeks ago for me. Um, this updated version of the map, I've actually had it for probably six years already, 7 years, like an older version. Still got it, new computer, still got it, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so I've actually turned the difficulty back up, and what I really want to demonstrate now is the map, like just how big this place is. So actually, it'll be best if I just give you a demonstration of this one building here, right? So we'll just have a quick run around it. Okay, still going, still going. It was be much faster when I got Elytra or a car. So I got a motorbike there, but it ain't got fuel. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so that's a pretty good demonstration, hopefully, of the size of this one building, not including like the inside, the upstairs, everything's filled in, you know, all that. So that is this little thing here. Like you may notice the little stalls that we ran past. Yeah, this is that, and we're on this block, and this block is part of this section, and this section is next to this section, and 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 that's next to this city, and near that town, and all this countryside like that, you know, that's a hill, that's a dam, we got these large, like, sprawling roads going everywhere, that's another town. This place is big. It looks small there, but hey, you know it's gonna get bigger eventually. Like maybe it's gonna be maybe the original creator is not gonna work on it for another 10 years because hey, he's been working on it for 10 years and it is so incredible still. Like, well, not still, especially now. It's so incredible, especially now. But he might not want to continue. after a bit. Like, it has been 10 whole years that he's been working on this. Probably not like every single day. Very unlikely, actually. I think impossible, really. But he might have been. He might have been. But if he officially drops it, there might be like a big community like ready to accept this as their like fan version recreate not recreation extension of the project, with a larger fan base working on it instead of one dude. Because this is one guy making all of this, right? And just this is so detailed and so massive, and I didn't I haven't even seen those cranes there. But yeah, another good detail about this is these rails, or this train station has rails. These rails go underground, and there's train stations all around the city. They are connected. And I'm going to be working on them, adding trains, like actual good looking, well, not good looking, but proper looking trains, Proper looking trains, changing the rails up so that they actually connect better. Because there's some sort of cross sections of rails where Minecraft doesn't have a cross section rail block. But if you look up rail here, we in fact actually already had it over there on the left. We have a cross rail. You're not even seeing that. Sorry, my bad. We have a cross rail, and a cross rail. That's three right there. Lightspeed rail crossing. That's four, I guess. Yeah, we got lightspeed rails. That'll be interesting. Packed ice, maglev, hard light lens, glass spines. Uh, Hopefully that is some of the wandering trader, you know, trades. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to cheat that in, probably. Because I accept that I can't find everything in this world that I could in a normal world, so I am not opposed to cheating stuff in, as long as there's absolutely no way I could get it. I thought there was no way that I could actually get oak saplings, because I thought every tree was custom made, because whenever I was breaking saplings, nothing would actually drop, so I had to give myself one oak sapling, and I made a little bit of forest in there with that. I wish I could take it back. Honestly, I wish I could. But I've already invested the time and I don't want to take the time back. I just want to take the trees back. But it's weird. I know. I understand it's weird. Alright, well, thank you for watching this primer with me. Well, you weren't watching with me, you're watching me do a primer. But yeah, thank you for watching. Everything will get better as things go on. I'll be a bit more productive. This was more of a, well, kind of an update, but an initial update, which I suppose is why I'm calling it a primer. Um, And I suppose one last thing I actually really got to say is that we've actually got villagers already here. There's one of them. He escaped whilst I was doing some stuff. But yeah, it's just like a set of shops with villagers. I already started trading with some. Um, and yeah, through that I've gotten some levels and enchanted some pickaxes, and hopefully I'll get them all, fully upgraded and done up, and then mining will be a breeze, actually, and production speed will go up, and well, I'll actually start working, really. Anyway, I hope to see you next time. If there is a next time, I'm not very good at going beyond 2 episodes of anything, really, so far. Like, two's my max. One's my average. You know, my mean average? Yeah, I think. Um, but yeah, thank you. Uh, Also, just want to mention, we got like Burger Kings and McDonald's and all these fast food restaurants around, and a lot of branding. Um, I mean, I don't need to mention all this. It's just a cool place, okay? I want to show you around, but I also don't want to take up too much more of your time. So, thank you for watching. See you next time, if you dare. Bye bye.